the phrase "it is finished" that appears in John 19. And this morning, as we were going through worship at our sunrise service, we had a great time. Felix was reminding us of all of the blessings, the unlimited blessings that we have in Christ and that were accomplished at the resurrection. I kept coming back to the idea that it is finished, it is complete. And so Jesus on the cross, he said 7 things, and one of them is this phrase, "it is finished," is tetelestai, which he says it's his second to last statement. And when you think of all of the work that he had done and everything that went into coming to fulfill the will of the Father, and he's finished with everything. This morning at breakfast following the resurrection celebration, kind of the sunrise service, Kelsey came up and mentioned just that idea of being finished with when God completed all of creation on the 6th day and he was finished and he rested from his work, and how Hebrews invites us into that place of rest. Again, we labor to enter into the rest of the fact that he's already accomplished it. So much of what we were looking at today with Felix was this idea that he has already accomplished this for us, and all that we have to do is take hold of what he has for us, to truly believe, to truly trust that it is finished. That is a significant thing. That is, well, this word is in the present and in the aorist tense. It's this idea of the perfect tense. And for us, maybe the best way to think of it is as something that's been accomplished but continues to have effect forward, that it is finished and it will continue to remain finished. And so everything that Jesus accomplished for us on the cross, his forgiveness for us, all of the blessings that Felix talked about today and that we've been looking at in Hebrews, that we're cleansed, that we're free, that we have access into the presence of God, all of the things that were the will of God was completed, fulfilled in Christ on the cross. It is finished. And all we have to do is rest in that and enter in. So there are several different things I've been reading about this, and I'll share some, just a post to a link of one of them in the comments that I think did a really good job of tying together these different ideas. But the fact that this phrase only appears here in the New Testament, but was used in other places, like for instance, when merchants were doing a bill of sale and they were marking something as already having been paid in full, they would put tetelestai on there. It's been completed. When a servant was doing the work of the master, right? Like Jesus said, he came as a servant. And they do the work of the master and they come back and they say, "It is completed, it is fulfilled, it is finished." That's the word that they would use. And there's a few other examples of how this word would be used. And I think that, at least for me, they've just been making me ponder that whole, like, man, I work a lot on different things, and I try my best and I work hard, and sometimes there's an opportunity for rest and I don't enter into rest because I'm busy. I got things to do. And I was just thinking about how many times do we do that? Last week, George was sharing from the passage in Hebrews where it says that Jesus paid once for all. It was perfect, it was complete. We don't need to keep sacrificing him, and how sometimes we beat ourselves up and we try to pay by our good works or by our prayers or by our holiness or by our good efforts, and that he doesn't need us to do that. He's already paid it all. And today when we I got to get to worship a little bit in this afternoon, and with, I think Tyler was on the guitar, and we were just singing, "Jesus paid it all to him I owe." And it really was getting to me, just this idea, like, man, he paid it all, and how many times do I strive? How many times do I try to earn his favor, his forgiveness, his um, grace? So today, as we think about this, his resurrection and everything that was accomplished for us, it is finished. It is done. He did it all. He paid it all for you, for me. There's nothing more for me to do. There's nothing more for you to do but to receive what he's already done, to believe, to trust, to rest in that. So I invite you into that today, and even as throughout this week. I'll post this link if you want to go a little bit deeper into that idea that it is finished, it is completed, it is done. God bless you guys. Have a great Sunday night. I know it's a little bit different to have a Sunday night that's open, We'll see you throughout the week, and then we'll see you back next Sunday at 5. We'll actually have Eric Rasmussen will be with us sharing before they head back to the field.